Hey guys, it's Lori. And I'm headed home. I just did a morning job today, and now I'm going to head home and finish up another project that I've been working on. Planning on finishing it up today. If I don't, I'll finish it up tomorrow. Started it yesterday. So anyway, I'm going to show that to you guys, show you guys what I'm working on. And I know I'm working on like 3-4 different projects right now because I've overwhelmed myself and it's just a mess everywhere, and I'm trying to... Okay, so the project I'm working on right now, you're probably thinking, well, you started your craft room. Why don't you start or finish your craft room before you start this project? Because it's not my craft room, but it's my hallway. It's not like it's a secret. I'm going to show you in a minute anyways. But the reason I stopped doing my craft room and started on my hallway is because there's stuff in my craft room that I want to put in my hallway, and I don't just want to shove it there. You know what I mean? I want to put it where it belongs. I just want one thing to be done, start to finish. Done, start to finish. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. I'm going to finish that hallway before I get back to working on my craft room. Okay. So, I'll show you what I got going on. All right, guys. Here we go. We got Freya sitting down here wondering what's going on. But I didn't even think about it. I just started in on this hallway. Didn't even think about doing it before. So I'm going to do it before I get any further along. It still looks really bad. So here we go. We've got a terrible mess in this hallway. Sometimes the door doesn't open right because something falls from, you can't see it very well, but I think you can, from these mops, brooms, that sort of thing that we have up here, which I don't have. Some of them I've got sitting down. But anyway, this hallway is just an absolute wreck. This little shoe thing right here, I trash picked it. It's really wobbly. I'm going to get rid of that. And this brown shoe thing right here, I'm going to get rid of that. It is actually, it looks decent, but these things have broken. If you can see this, this is black tape, or it's black duct tape. I've duct taped these little rod things together because they're really not all that strong. This is what I have to hold my mops and brooms and such. And it has this little grippy thing so that when you put it in there and it kind of grips it so it doesn't fall down. Well, these little ball things right here, they break off. They just break off. So we got 2 of them that don't even work. Anyway, yeah, we've got things rigged up out here, and I did take, there's a nice hole in the wall down there where the handle has hit, and that was way a long time ago, just never bothered to fix it. And the kids drew on the wall when they were little and everything. I'm telling you, this wall is splattered with stuff. I've never really messed around with this hallway. This is kind of like a mudroom area, I guess, but it's kind of embarrassing. But you know what? I'm going to share it anyway. Shower curtain rings I'm putting on here because the hooks that I'm going to put up, they won't all fit over the hooks. So anyway, this is what I'm going to use. So that's why some of them are down, because I've put some shower curtain rings on them. Oopsie. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Stuff falls and then it gets in the way of opening the door. There's another hole in the wall. Not sure how that happened, but over here we have the closet, and it's hard to show you the closet because I've got so much stuff sitting around in this hallway. But this is the closet. I took the door off. It's sitting in my laundry room right now because it would just be so much easier to do this without the door. All John's hoodies, jackets, and back in that way towards the closet. There's not a whole lot of space back there, but the space that is back there is coats that nobody like ever wears. So I'm gonna be getting rid of those. Just stuff down here. There's our beach towels, the beach bags down. I mean, everything's just super, super unorganized. Okay, so we're gonna fix that, I hope. And over here, this is where I hang all my hangers. This is all going to be changed too. I'm going to change all that. I don't know if I'm going to get to it today, but it's getting done. These shelves right here are from the room that is that way, which is my craft room. These are the old shelves I took down. Told John to take them to the garage for me. So he was going to do that. And I said, change my mind, leave them in the house. He wasn't home when I changed my mind. So I put the sticky notes on so I wouldn't forget to tell him, don't take them, because I'm going to be using them here in the hallway. These are the brackets that go with the standards. I'm not going to be using those. I have new brackets. Okay, here's another place in the hallway that's getting changed. Oh my goodness, it is such a mess. Look at this. I just threw stuff in here. Like, I've just been trying to kind of put things, corral things somewhere. And there they are. That's what it looks like. It's a wreck. These are my new baskets that I got from Dollar Tree, and I did just sit those there. But they're going to be used for gloves and stuff like that. Anyway, I'll show you guys all that kind of stuff. And this is stuff that I've been putting over here that I need to get rid of because that definitely can't stay here. Stuff, like I said, I've already started moving things around out here. And I've been stacking things over here. There's my curtain rings I was using. This is a shelf we use for some extra food items. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, I am about halfway done, I suppose. I got it emptied out and cleaned as much as it's going to get cleaned. Let's put it that way. I still have to take the nails out of the wall. And I have this long board right here, and it's pretty long. And this long board right here is actually going to be my backer board. So it's going to go all the way across this wall, and it's going to get nailed, or screwed, I should say, into the studs. That way, all of my hooks and anything else that I put on the wall can just get screwed directly into that wood, and I don't have to worry about hitting a stud, except for with that board, which is not a big deal. Okay. All right, guys, it's the next day, and this is what I have done so far. It definitely looks a lot better. Put these shelves up right here, and I still have some other things to go through. Over here on this side, we still have all these baskets that I have to figure out what I'm going to do with, as well as these. They're not going to stay there. And this cabinet right here is actually empty, and it's going to come down. So still have to figure out exactly what I'm doing with this. The door, I still haven't put the door back on because the hinge was actually broken down here at the bottom. I have a little piece of foil down there. I'll show you what I got going on with that. All right, so the hinge broke off and the door itself actually broke. So I got it patched up, got some clamps on it, wood glue. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work, but I guess we'll find out when I try to put it back on. We'll see. Gonna do something else different with the rug situation. Definitely don't like what I got going on right now, but yeah, it works for now. So these rug strips, these carpet strips down here, I have them on the shelves too. Just these first couple. Those came from Dollar Tree, and they are really useful to put on these shelves for shoes. And in here, this isn't finished, but what we got going on in here, I put a basket. You can barely see it. Oh my goodness. Can you see that? It's one of those wire trash can things from Dollar Tree. It's actually attached to the wall to hold like my rolls of screen material and some different things that were all the time falling over. And these are all John's hoodies, a winter coat, more hoodies. He's going to go through these. He said he doesn't want all of them. He doesn't wear all of them. So there's another coat. And back here is a couple football jerseys of his that are old, and I didn't know what to do with them. And can you see that? Hold on. That is John's varsity jacket from high school. So it's just clear in the back. And I have this light shining on it right here. So yeah, pretty professional, right? And I don't like wire hangers. Sorry it's so dark in here, but I kept a couple wire hangers because you never know when you might need a wire hanger to like unlock your car door or who knows what. And if we turn around this way, I've got all my little drawers right here with all my screws and nuts and bolts and all the good stuff right there. These baskets right here are all empty. And like I said, over there, I have stuff I have to organize. We're going to figure out what we're going to keep, what we need, what needs to go to the garage, all that good stuff. Stuff's going to go in these baskets. And these totes right here are from Dollar Tree. I know, they're buffalo check. It's kind of Christmas stuff, right? I don't care. It works right here. So these are all empty. This is for my shoes. It's purple. I figured I'll put a purple one up there for me because, you know, John's not going to put his shoes in a purple tote, right? So anyways, that's what that is. And John has a shoe problem. This is not all of his shoes, trust me. And here's my Crocs that I wear out in the garden and stuff. They're all nasty, dirty, but that's okay. And these are my like lawn mowing shoes. Okay, it's as done as it's gonna get for now because it still needs painted. But when I said I wanted something done, start to finish, this is exactly what I had in mind. I don't mind about the painting. I know that glaring light coming in is not a good thing, but See, let's see what kind of view I can get here. Here's the shelves with the shoes. This seems to be working out really well. And yeah, some of these, like, this is weightlifting gloves. Like, I don't know why, but a lot of times we'll go out and lift and we'll wear our weightlifting gloves into the house and then we forget to take them back out. So, you know, there's like a couple pairs out there too, but this is a basket to put those in. This one is empty. This one has the extension cord. Okay, these two things right here, this is all stuff that goes outside. So there's that. This one's empty. Outdoor stuff, kind of gardening stuff. This is random stuff, honestly. And over here is how I hung up the brooms and mops, duster, the whole bit. There's an umbrella there. You know, if we go outside with Winston or take the garbage out or something like that and it's raining, we can use an umbrella if we want to. But this works out really well. And this stuff actually stops the door from hitting the wall. So I still have lots of patching to do, but that's okay. That's all right. And we got some hooks for John's hats. His coats go right here. It's kind of perfect. Then down here we've got just some random stuff and Elmer. But yeah, this is a lot better setup than we had before, for sure. Let's try not to look at the laundry room. Over here, I took that cabinet down and I just put these baskets up here. We've got dog stuff up here. Winston's toothbrush treats. This is a brush for the cats. This is some stuff we take to the dog park, little water bowl, stuff like that. This is Oscar's collar and our little wiener dog's collar. They both passed and I can't park them. So there's that. A couple empty baskets. We're not going to just, like, since they're empty, fill them up. That's not the way it's going to be. I still have lots more organizing to do. So we'll see what happens with these. They're there if we need them. So we've got trash bags down here. These things come in handy when you got pets, right? And yeah, just some trash bags. These are the ones we use for the kitchen. We do have Winston's leash right here. And that bag of bird seed that I got at the grocery store. Oh, this is just, I just hung this here. It's one of those things that has rice in it. You heat it up in the microwave for sore muscles or whatever. But that's what that is. Okay. And let's come over here. I'm really trying not to show you my laundry room. I haven't done much of anything with this wall, to be honest with you. I just kind of shoved that there because, well, I didn't know what else to do with this. So I just shoved it right there on one of those screws. But I am working in my craft room as well. And a couple hats of mine that need washed. Those are just the rings I was using. You know what? I wasn't sure what to do with this wall. I'm going to end up taking those down, but it needs patched. You know, I just thought, leave it there for now. Just leave it there for now. It's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm not bothered by it because the mess is, like, cleaned up. And this is just honestly empty. This is probably going to go into the garage. Just a couple empty baskets I wanted to organize. Well, I was actually going to use these out here, but I'm not sure exactly where I want them. So, for clubs. But this one's empty, and the reason I'm leaving it there for now is because I use it to, like, lean my little makeshift gate up against. That's my craft room door, but it's closed because I don't want you guys to see that yet. So here's a view from inside my craft room, and this is what I'm talking about, where it kind of leans on that because it's not long enough to fit the whole doorway. But this is it's going to be okay. I got it figured out. And that rug right there, we always have either Winston or Freya lays on that rug. Winston likes to come in. Sometimes he just wants to lay on the rug. So, and Freya's not allowed in. So she lays on the rug like she thinks she's inside, I guess. I don't know. I lean my makeshift gate up against that so that the cats can't get in, and it helps brace it. Let's just put it that way until I can actually get it attached to the wall. Over here, this stand right here is just right here in between the door area, and this little thing right here used to be there. And we love this. It's got lights around it and stuff, but it is falling apart really bad. So I'm actually going to take it outside and tear it apart because, I mean, it's got all this, like, moss stuff on it, and it's just coming off really bad. All this stuff, it looks horrible, to be honest. The lights don't work, so, I mean, it just needs redone. This is my coats over here on this little wall. But, yeah, I'm just going to take that out. I'm going to tear it apart and redo it. So it's just sitting there for now. And these are pretty much empty. Oh yeah, I got my little clothing steamer in there, empty. There's some clamps in this drawer, and this drawer actually has some, like, cookie sprinkles and baking stuff that I don't use that often, but I just figured I'd stick them in there. So, okay, this is my hallway, and it is done, and I have my new rug down, and it works out really well, and it is, apparently, Freya approves of it. Do you like it, Freya? Freya, what do you think of the rug? You like it? Do you like the rug? She likes the rug okay, but she doesn't like my camera. So anyway, it's still kind of curled up on the ends. I've had some heavy stuff sitting on it, but I took it off to do the video. But anyway, yeah, it's going to work out really well. I just need to flatten it down a little bit more since it was rolled up really tight. And by the way, there's no door. There's no door here because I tried to fix it. It did not work. It fixed it. The hinge went back on, but then it would not reattach. So it would reattach, it just wouldn't close. So got to get a new door. Oh, I never showed you my closet. I mean, I showed it to you in a different clip, but not when it was completely done. So my step stool is just going to kind of sit here. I know it's seen its better days, right? But hey, there's not a thing wrong with it. It just looks bad. I've had it for like 30 years. I seriously have. There's some cleaning supplies, all that stuff down there. Paint. There's some paint down there. That's hand cleaner. And just, you know what? I'm just utilizing the shelves as good as possible. You can see that now. You can see that basket. And this basket is attached. It's not going anywhere. So everything that's in it is going to stay put instead of falling over all the time. Trash bags. I think I already showed you this. But anyway, here's all my jars. And we got these drawers right here. Like in here is like chargers for like the weed trimmer and different things that we need chargers for the outdoor stuff. John always brings the batteries inside to charge them. This is all my screen repair supplies. Over here in these containers, we have some work gloves for working out in the yard, stuff like that. All right, so that is it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm showing you these flowers because I don't want to show you my face right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.